Welcome to Trapani, city of 30,000 citizens, a capital province Trapani in Sicily, Italy. It is a very old city. In ancient times it was built as a port for the ancient city of Erice on Erice mountain. And later on it was under the rule of Romans, Byzantine, Normans, Arabs, and in 17th and 18th century it was under the rule of state of Naples. Now it is a part of Republic of Italy. Citizens of Trapani usually from fishing and salt fields, but lately in the last decades they try to live from tourism also. We came to Trapani by a regular bus from from Palermo Centrale station, and this ride was about 2.5 hours, and ticket cost in one direction was about 15 euros. This area of Sicily, including area around Palermo, isn't famous by its tourism because they have some kind of authentic life and then don't care too much about developing tourism. So there were no special trips from Palermo to Trapani, and if you want to explore this area a little better, maybe it is good to stay 1 or 2 nights in Trapani, and in that way you will be able to see Agadi Islands. The Agadi Islands are famous by its beautiful beaches, and there are ferries that goes exactly from the same place where the bus from Palermo to Trapani stops, and many tourists use these ferries to visit these beautiful beaches. We didn't have time for this, and so we stayed one day in Trapani and visited Erice on the mountain, Erice. You can visit Erice by cable car, but we use the local bus, which is much cheaper and I would say much more interesting because driving up the mountain with amazing views is something extraordinary that you can't miss. Trapani is a city with the old central part, quite big, not so big of course like in Palermo, but very nice, maintained well. There are pedestrian zones, and this old city is just nearby the sea. And here you can see amazing city beach with crystal clear water. It is really extraordinary, and we were surprised by this beach. But as you can see, there are not too many people there. There are no safeguards, so it was a mystery for us. Is it definitely safe swimming or not? We didn't have time to check it. But this beach looks really amazing. It was a very windy day, but there are not too many waves. But as I said, there is no infrastructure that would keep this beach as official. It is simply unofficial beach, and you can see the citizens of Trapani swimming there. In Trapani you can see also old buildings maintained very well. There is a cathedral, there are a few churches, some of them are very nice, extraordinarily nice, and from the outside and also from inside, some of them much nicer than in Palermo. Atmosphere is peaceful, local atmosphere, so you can feel very comfortably here, and we were quite sorry because we didn't stay at night to see how this atmosphere looks at night. During the day there are not too many people outside, but it was the August and it was very hot. Looking to this city beach, which was very nice, we wanted to go to the San Giuliani beach, which is the most famous beach in Trapani, and we expected that this beach would be something extraordinary, but it didn't happen. as you could see at the end of our video, this beach is very long, not very, but about maybe 1.5 kilometers. It is sandy beach, and it's absolutely correct. You can stay there, you can take sunbaths, you can use your own towel, and you can enjoy in the sun. But simply doesn't look good to go inside to swim. We haven't seen almost anyone swimming. We saw some people inside in the water, but even not people enjoying in the water like in Palermo. There were some surfers. It was windy day, but the waves were not too high. There was too much water grass in the water, and it's hard for me to explain, but this beach simply is not what we expected, and my personal experience, that is not a good beach. It is good for enjoying on the sun and on the sand, but simply to go into the water and to swim, my experience is that it is not something that it is good. So if you stay in Trapani, maybe better solution is beach in the center that you could see a few minutes ago. As I already said, Trapani is a city which develops tourism for the last maybe decade or less even, and we wanted to stay in this city for the 1 month, and so we hired an apartment by Airbnb. We used to hire an apartment by the superhost, but sadly this superhost after 6 months cancelled our reservation, and the reason was that his apartment was overbooked. It is really unusually that happened to us, and well, now when I'm thinking for the areas that are developing tourism from the beginning, these things could happen, so keep it in mind. And I have to say that company Airbnb didn't do anything to help us. So if I somehow in some future videos recommend you Airbnb, it would mean that there is something wrong with me. Maybe we will prepare some special video about hiring apartments by the web sites, and with the recommendations how to it the most safely, and how to travel around the world relatively cheap, as we do. Thank you for watching this channel. If you haven't done it yet, please subscribe. It will help us to maintain this channel, and for you it is definitely free. And enjoy these beautiful views of city of Trapani in Sicily. Sicily is very authentic. This area around Palermo, around Trapani, Marsala, is not touristically oriented, so it is very authentic. You can see how those people live in very different way than in many parts of Italy, and I would say in Europe. And that is very, very, very nice to have a chance to live something, to see something on intensity. But on the other side, if you want to travel around the world, you expect some kind of organization, and it is something that is lacking in almost more than 2/3 of Sicily. So very often you are on your own, and you have to explore how to travel and explore the Sicily. You have to keep it in mind.